Welcome once more to Achoda Gist TV. In this episode we will be unveiling beautiful young Nigerian girls who unbelievably secured the bag by getting married to a billionaire. Society might call them gold diggers, but hold up. These young ladies are living the dream of thousands of girls out there. Meet Nollywood golden girl, Regina Daniels. She is a Nigerian actress with notable talent, and a successful entrepreneur. Her love story raised eyebrows in 2019, when she got married to politician, Ned Nwoko, who is also a lawyer, and an entrepreneur. One thing which made their love story catchy was the age gap. This caught the public attention. Ned was then, as of the time of the marriage, 59 years old, while Regina was just 19. Did you know that before her love story hit the internet, Regina was already the hottest babe in the entertainment circle? She was one of the youngest celebrity girls, driving some of the best supercars to clubs and movie locations. Paparazzis even spotted her in the island. Even some musicians knew she was beyond their budget. But no one actually knew who was bankrolling her, due to the fact that she was living larger than her movie paycheck. But as her stars shine brighter and her skin glows, it became apparent that she had a bigger god by her side. And it was 59-year-old Ned Nwoko, a billionaire politician. He was born December 21, 1960. By this time Regina Daniels had no idea yet that she was going to be born. But as nature could have it, they ended up together. In case you don't know, he was a member of the House of Representatives between 1999 and 2003. He is from Delta State. One unique thing about him is that he is a polygamist. Regina knew about this at the age of 19, but still she was not desaturated. To her, she knew the love was real. And she wasn't blinded by all the vacation trips to Santorini, Greece, and the Bahamas. In case you don't know, before Regina, he had several other women such as Lily, Layla, Lena. We are talking about 6 women. So the big question remains, what really attracted young Regina to get married to 59-year-old Ned? Was it the money, or true love? Please drop your comment, let us know your thoughts. But due to his love for beautiful ladies, fans of the young actress fears she might not enjoy her place as the latest wife for too long. Some fans fear he might beat the record of a certain man who courted controversy by marrying 86 wives. This man died at the age of 92. He was known as Mohammed Masaba from Bida, Niger State. He had 86 wives and 107 children. Don't forget that there were allegations of the billionaire making moves for comedian Emanula, to be honest, one of his wives. But the story was put to rest when it was discovered to be mere allegations. Many fans also did not know that before romantic relationship with the politician became open to the public, the pretty actress was in a serious relationship with fellow Hollywood actor Somedina Dinma. The relationship was also smooth and rosy, until he began to notice some changes in Regina's attitude towards him, including her lavish spending and larger-than-life persona which she began to develop. That was when he realized that he had just lost the love of his life. With Ned, when it comes to the money game, Somedina stood no chance. This love story is a true definition why a man needs to hustle and secure the bag. Did you know that after losing Regina, her estranged ex-boyfriend will be devastated for so long, due to losing the love of his life to a billionaire? But he will be lucky to find love once more in the arms of another upcoming Nollywood actress, by name Chisholm Steve. However, this time the actor must have learned his lesson. He will be protecting her from the eyes of every billionaire, or Ned in disguise. Recently, due to curiosity of fans, Regina Daniels revealed a question her husband, Senator Ned Nwoko, asked her if she would have married him if he was a mechanic. Well, she is yet to give an answer to that rhetorical questions, but we will like to know your thoughts on this. Did you know that the lovebirds met for the very first time at the charming Mount Ned Nwoko Resort in Asaba, Delta State, where Regina was with her family? 59-year-old Ned Nwoko, charmed by the fresh 19-year-old Regina, quickly took his shot. He asked his bouncers and security to move aside, and he approached her, and this marked the beginning of a love story that would be greatly criticized by everyone. But as they say, if it makes sense to you, nothing else matters, and to them, this was a union made in paradise. Ned knew he had to act fast to keep Regina's boyfriend then away. As such, he had to fast-track everything by moving quickly, and they got married in April 2019. It was the huge age difference between the couple, exactly 38 years, that sparked an array of reactions from everyone both in and off the entertainment circle. It even seemed as if the marriage was what he needed to boost his ailing political career. Many people wondered the driving force behind such a union, struggling to understand how a young lady in her late teens, just 19, could be in a romantic relationship with a man in his late 50s. Number 2. Say hello to beautiful Ugochi Mitchell Iazu, the stunning Nigerian beauty queen, and reigning Miss Universe Nigeria. Mitchell set the internet ablaze when she recently shared a sneak peek of her pre-wedding photos with her fiancé, and guess what? This guy wasn't just some random dude. She actually got the big bag, and it was the chairman CEO of Sneckow Group Limited, Prince Nicholas Ojukwu, a billionaire in dollars. Few minutes after her announcement, bloggers all over the country jump on the trending stories, as the Bachelors Association of Nigeria got to realize that they just lost another jewel to a billionaire, just like Regina Daniels. Mitchell made this announcement on her official Instagram page, a few weeks after representing Nigeria at the 72nd edition of the Miss Universe pageant, held in El Salvador, on November 18. Shortly after the engagement announcement, she came through, bombing Nigerians with mind-blowing doses of pre-wedding shoot. Did you know that just like Regina Daniels' husband, Prince also previously held a position as a member of the House of Representatives, representing the Bweri-Abuja Municipal Federal Constituency. The billionaire, Prince Nicholas, was born on March 20, 1969. He is currently 54 years old, as of 2023. Miles older than the young beauty queen, Miss Universe Nigeria. Some might say with Prince Nicholas' estimated net worth of about $500 million, it is easy for him to be many ladies' dream man. But for Miss Universe Nigeria, she claimed it was true love that attracted her to the billionaire. One shocking detail is that Prince Nicholas Ojukwu was filmed making an entrance to his wedding reception with his sons following him closely. Close source claimed Mitchell already have a close bond with his children, so indeed they love her. The businessman cum politician has 5 sons from his previous marriage to Nena, who died in a tragic car accident in 2020, an incident that left the family devastated. Their marriage was actually a show of affluence laced with so much billionaire's doings. As the couple entered the reception hall, the billionaire could be seen holding on to his youngest son, while his older sons followed behind. The big question remains, if it wasn't for money, would these old Nigerian men get the chance to marry these pretty women, younger enough to be their granddaughters? That's the question that still lingers on the mind of many observers. Number 3. Is the late Biafran leader, Chief Chukwu Emeka Ojukwu, the late politician and military officer, married pretty Bianca Ojukwu Olivia, at a time when she was 22 years old in 1994. This is what happened when you are blessed with so much beauty and power. That's why the former First Lady of Nigeria, Patience Jonathan, was credited with the famous quote, "Though Ojukwu is death, but his manhood still lives." He was about 55 years old. Of course, he wasn't just filthy rich, he was one of the most powerful men in Nigeria as of the time being. At the time, it was one of the most lavish weddings to have taken place in Nigeria, held at the famous luxuriant hotel, called Nicon Noga Hilton Hotel, which is known today as Transcorp Hilton Hotel, Abuja. It was the first wedding event ever hosted there. And it was grand. But surprisingly enough, did you know that Bianca's father opposed the union? Her father was also a billionaire and he and Ojukwu were friends. His name was Mr. CC. Anna, who was a notable Igbo leader and businessman, he had vowed to stop the marriage when he got to know about the romantic affair. To him, it made no sense for his friend Ojukwu, who was his age mate, to seek the hand of his daughter in marriage. So when he knew he couldn't stop the lovebirds, he devised a means to stop it, and it was during the bride price he got his opportunity. He demanded the impossible. Did you know that Bianca's father demanded for a bride price of 100 pre-independence copper coins for her before their marriage could continue, and this was in 2001. It was very difficult to get this rare coins. The coins actually were worthless, but he knew Ojukwu, being a billionaire, would have easily given any amount of money when asked. It was like demanded for the tooth of a chicken or a flying tortoise. Ojukwu has to call his boys and dispatch them across the country in search for this pre-independence coins. It was difficult to find them, but he eventually got them. This was to prove his love to Bianca and her dad. It was then that Bianca's dad knew that he could do no more than to allow the union be. To many, this was the definition of true love. What are your thoughts? Next is Adam's Oshiomhole. His marriage came 5 years after his wife died. He moved on and married a Cape Verdean model called Laura Fortes. She was 29 years old at the time of their wedding, in 2015. Adams is no stranger to the political scene. He has been the ex-governor of Edo State and former national chairman of the All Progressives Congress. His marriage to this beautiful Cape Verdean model will make the word Beauty and the Beast trend on X, formerly called Twitter. This was a union that united the big players in Nigeria, from politicians, entertainers to captain of industries. Miss Yara Fortes, once again just like Regina Daniels, had married for true love. Indeed, love is a beautiful thing, isn't it? Did you know Adams was a born Muslim, but was led into Christianity by his late wife Ed Clara, who died of cancer at aged 54. He is Catholic and his Christian name is Eric. But despite getting a Christian name, he has orchestrated some of the dirtiest politics in the APC folds. Well, let's say when it comes to women, the guy with the most money got many options. Of course, this is another reason as a man to double your hustle, as the only option is to be successful, because, as a man, you are not special to anyone, except your parent. If you are not successful, people might be quick to judge them for their choices, but guess what? It is still better to cry in a Lamborghini than in an Ashodi bus, on the street of Ajulegba. Thanks for watching this episode. Please, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe icon to keep up with our weekly amazing videos.